Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. Al Jazeera reports that Iran has announced the reclosure of the strategic Strait of Hormuz, a critical waterway for global oil shipments. The decision comes as a response to what Tehran calls a continuous U.S. blockade of its ports, which it labels as acts of piracy and maritime theft. Reports also indicate that Iranian gunboats opened fire on a merchant vessel attempting to cross the strait. This action follows a brief reopening of the waterway after a 10-day U.S.-mediated ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon. The conflicting reports and actions surrounding the strait have created significant uncertainty, deterring many vessels and casting doubt on U.S. President Donald Trump's earlier optimism for a peace deal to end the U.S.-Israel war on Iran. According to GG Press, the UK Maritime Trade Operations (UKMTO) announced on April 18th that it had received a report of an incident in which an Iranian Revolutionary Guard vessel fired upon a tanker. The incident occurred while the tanker was navigating approximately 20 nautical miles northeast of Oman. The captain of the tanker stated that two Revolutionary Guard vessels approached and opened fire without any prior radio warning. Fortunately, both the tanker and its crew are reported to be safe following the incident. This event highlights ongoing maritime tensions in the region. Al Jazeera reports that Turkiye is seizing an opportunity amidst the economic fallout of the Iran war on Gulf economies. While the conflict has negatively impacted fuel prices and the lira, it has allowed Turkish officials to promote Istanbul as a stable and secure regional financial hub, protected by NATO air defenses. President Recep Tayyip Erdogan views the war as a catalyst for Istanbul to become a leading global financial center, with the government planning radical incentives like tax breaks. The Istanbul Financial Center, opened in 2023, already offers significant tax exemptions and is seeing increased engagement from foreign governments and institutions, particularly from East Asia. However, Istanbul faces stiff competition from established hubs like Dubai, ranking significantly lower in global financial indices. Analysts highlight Turkiye's persistent economic issues, including high inflation and currency depreciation, as major hurdles. Critics argue that addressing structural problems like unpredictable economic policy and legal uncertainty is crucial for Istanbul to truly compete. Despite these challenges, experts view Turkiye's efforts as a strategic, gradual positioning rather than immediate direct competition. Al Jazeera reports that tens of thousands of displaced Lebanese families are returning to their homes in southern Lebanon. Despite ongoing Israeli shelling and demolition operations that violate a 10-day ceasefire, the truce began on Thursday night, offering a brief respite after 46 days of intensified Israeli attacks. Residents like Fadel Badred found their homes uninhabitable due to destruction, with a preliminary assessment showing nearly 40,000 homes damaged or destroyed, particularly in Beirut's southern suburbs and across southern Lebanon. Israeli bulldozers continue land clearing and demolition operations, alongside artillery shelling in areas such as Beit Laif. Israel has also established a yellow line security zone, extending up to 10 km mortars from the border. And Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz stated this area between the security zone and the Litani River has not yet been cleared of fighters and weapons. Rare face-to-face talks between Lebanon and Israel are expected to resume, but significant differences in priorities, especially regarding Hezbollah's disarmament, remain. Canadian agriculture groups are expressing strong support for a conservative private members bill designed to significantly accelerate the approval process for new farming products. The bill, introduced by Conservative MP David Bexty, proposes that Canada rely on scientific reviews conducted in trusted jurisdictions like New Zealand, the European Union, and the United States. This measure would allow provisional approval for feeds, fertilizers, seeds, and pest control products within 90 days if they have already been safely approved in at least 2 such countries. Farmers currently face years-long delays or complete lack of access to products already available internationally. The Canadian Federation of Agriculture and Grain Growers of Canada emphasize that this regulatory modernization is crucial for enhancing the competitiveness and innovation of the Canadian agriculture sector. The bill also seeks to amend the Food and Drugs Act to expedite access to veterinary drugs while ensuring the Minister of Agriculture retains full authority to deny or revoke approvals if safety risks arise. This report is from the Canadian Press. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.